Hello and welcome to this, the very first edition of Wycombe High TV News of the school year. I'm Peher, one of the two deputy head girls.
And I'm Martha, the other deputy head girl. The Wycombe High headlines this week. Welcome to Wycombe High. After their first week at their new school, Year 7s give their first impressions.
Following in the footsteps of Emma Raducanu, meet the young sporting stars of Wycombe High.
Plus, music to our ears. After a 2-month delay, this year's summer concert finally goes ahead.
All that to come, but first the debate over COVID vaccines for 12 to 15-year-olds. This week, the government announced that all children aged 12 to 15 will be offered one dose of the Pfizer-BioNTech COVID jab, with the vaccinations being rolled out from as early as next week. Parents will have to give their consent. It follows advice from the UK's chief medical officers who say that the jab will help reduce disruption to education and should ensure that this year's GCSE and A-level exams will go ahead, having been cancelled for the past 2 years. So, jab or no jab? What do 12 to 15-year-olds at Wycombe High feel about this latest initiative? Our reporters Bethany and Emma in Year 8 have been finding out.
Hi, I'm Emma.
Hi, I'm Bethany.
This week, the government announced that vaccines will be rolled out for 12 to 15-year-olds.
Let's go find out what Wycombe High students think.
Would you accept the vaccine if you got offered it? Yes, because I want everything to open up again like it used to.
Would you take the vaccine for 12 to 15-year-olds?
Yes, I would, because it helps keep me and the other people around me safe.
How do you feel about 12 to 15s getting the vaccine?
I think it's a really good opportunity. It's probably quick and easy, and it's the best way to save more lives. I'm not a massive fan of needles, but I think it's a really good thing to do because it will slowly make COVID turn into the flu, I guess.
Will you accept the vaccine for 12 to 15-year-olds?
I will, because I'm glad they're finally going to do it, and slowly it will help eradicate COVID.
Yeah, I want to get it too because I want to decrease the risk of my friends and family getting it.
How do you feel about 12 to 15s getting the vaccine?
I think it's quite a good thing in the sense that it allows for people to travel in and out of other countries with less money spent on PCR tests and other things.
I think most people will have had the jab.
Yeah, so do I. Thankfully, COVID restrictions have been lifted in time for our return to school after the summer break, which means, among other things, that we no longer have to wear masks. And on Monday, we had our first proper face-to-face assemblies for 16 months. So nice to get back to some kind of normal. Which makes school life nicer too for our new Year 7 students. At the end of their first full week at school, what have their first impressions been? Wycombe High TV has been finding out.
Hi, I'm Faith.
Hi, I'm Nawal.
We're the new Year 7s and we've been here for a week now.
Let's see what the other Year 7's first impressions are.
My first impressions of Wycombe High is it's a really good school. At first I was really nervous, but then I've eased into it and now I'm having such a good time and I've made loads of friends and I'm enjoying all my subjects, especially Spanish.
And in Wycombe High School, I love all the subjects and clubs we get to do, especially during lunchtime. And the subjects are just amazing, the teachers are so funny and it's just a fun place to be.
I really love the canteen food because it's delicious. Although the prices can be a bit big, they're still, mwah, chef's kiss.
I just forgot what I was going to say.
I like Wycombe High School because all the teachers and students are really friendly.
I like Wycombe High School because we have lots of lessons. We even have Spanish, Latin and French. All the teachers are really nice and I made loads of friends.
My first impression of Wycombe High School is that everyone is very welcoming and all my friends and teachers are really friendly.
And I like all the clubs because they're so fun and there's so many to choose from.
What I like about Wycombe High School is that all of the subjects are really fun and I really enjoy doing all of the science practicals.
I really like how the school is easy to familiarise with because now I know where everything is.
My first impressions of Wycombe High is that it is a really good school and there are so many fun clubs and things to do.
And my first impressions were that it's very fun but there's a lot of people.
I really enjoy Wycombe High School because the library is really spacious and you can read tons of books and do your homework peacefully.
So there we have it, the first impressions of the new Year 7s. Personally, I think that this is an amazing school filled with opportunities and so many amazing things that you could do in the future. How about you, Faith?
I just really like the lockers, you know.
Okay, that's all. I don't know, what was I saying again? So there we have it, the first impressions of the Year 7s. Personally, I think at this school that there are many opportunities and so many things that you can do in the future. This school is amazing. How about you, Faith?
I just like the lockers.
Okay. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.
It's great to see so many new faces around school.
Absolutely. My favourite news story this week was definitely Emma Raducanu winning the US Tennis Open in New York, which made wonderful headlines around the world.
How's that for an ending? She went 10 rounds without dropping a set. She came in here ranked 150 in the world, and she leaves the US Open champion. Say hello to Emma Raducanu.
Such an inspiration for students like us, showing just what you can achieve. In fact, there are several Wycombe High students who are hoping to follow in the footsteps of Emma by fulfilling their sporting dream. Students like Lily in Year 10, who recently got back from playing on the grass courts at Wimbledon and is now ranked in the UK top 20 for her age. Lily has been talking to our reporters, Alia and Kate, who are also in Year 10.
Hi, I'm Leah. Following Emma Raducanu's recent success in the US Open, we have our own rising star here in the form of Lily in Year 10.
What did you think of Emma Raducanu's victory in the US Open?
I thought that she played really well, and it's definitely one of the best finals I've seen in a long time, probably because they were both so young and new to the game that it just made it even better to watch, and I think she will have inspired so many people, including myself.
Haven't you had a bit of success yourself this summer?
I played in the Road to Wimbledon finals at Wimbledon, and even though I didn't get the wins I wanted, it was a really great experience to play on the grass. And I also won many other tournaments in the holidays, and I played loads, and I won some regional tours and played in my first women's national level competition.
What's next for you in terms of tennis?
I'm probably going to start playing even more older age group competitions, because that will be good, like better match experience, and it's really good for your ranking, and I'll probably start playing even more international competitions, so hopefully I'll get to play abroad.
Another Wycombe High student who has achieved sporting excellence this summer is Holly in Year 13, who has just become the British Junior Ladies Champion in the sport of shooting. This report is from Cordelia in Year 13.
So the sport I do is Olympic track, which is a discipline of shotgun clay pigeon shooting. This competition was called the Grand Final. It follows on from the British Shooting Selection Series, which were 3 competitions where we select for the GB team for next year. So this one was more of a celebration of the end of the season. I shoot 25 targets in qualifying, so I shot a 105 out of 125, which unfortunately was 1 point off the qualifying score, which it doesn't matter anymore because I've actually got a qualifying score in the recent competitions. And that qualifying score enabled me to get into the final, so I was put on 2nd place in the final. Going into the final, I then came out 1st, which means I won gold in the final, which was really good. And with all the selection shoots in the earlier in the year, I've won 2 firsts and a 2nd, which means I came ranked 1st in the country, which means I became British champion for junior ladies. And how did you get into shooting in the first place? So my granddad actually convinced me to try. My mum actually shot for England when she was my age, which kind of projected me into wanting to do what she did. So now I'm kind of following in her footsteps and trying to get more people to shoot as well. If you want to get into sport, I'd say just go to your local ground. There's lots of information on BBC Sport, Inspire Sport, British Shooting website. There's lots of information. Just go try it out. Normally grounds will loan you a gun, take you around, have a go. They go to the British Shooting Talent Identification Days as well. They have a great opportunity to try the sport as well.
And the list of Wycombe High sporting greats doesn't end there, as Saskia in Year 8 and Amelie in Year 12 now report.
Hi, I'm Amelie in Year 12. And I'm Saskia in Year 8. Over the summer, Wycombe High students did loads of amazing sports, and today we're celebrating our very own sporting success.
Right, so Nashna, what are your main sporting achievements?
So for my achievement of racing in the National Championships in Manchester Regional Arena, the 1500 metre steeplechase, I set myself small goals along the way, one of which was to qualify for English schools. And on the 8th of August, I raced in the 1500 metre steeplechase National Championships, and I placed 6th, and that meant I ranked 6th in the UK for the event. And I really enjoyed these experiences and hope to progress further next season.
Wow, that's amazing.
Right, so Charlotte, what's your main sporting achievement?
This summer, whilst I was with Surrey Storm Academy, one of my matches got sent off to the England selectors, and I got invited to a Roses Positional Day where I was coached by Tracy Neville, which was absolutely amazing. Yeah, I loved it. It was insane.
Thank you all for sharing your successes, and we hope the academic year will continue with as much sporting achievement.
1 week into the new year and already so many success stories. And here's another one for you. Wycombe Wanderers, our local football team, have recruited 3 Wycombe High students as TV matchday reporters. Amani, Dare and Mariam, who are all in Year 9, have been Wycombe High TV reporters since the start of last year. Now their experience on WHTV has earned them a weekend job covering women's football for the Blues. Here's a little look at the reports they've been producing.
First game of the season for Wycombe Wanderers women, and today they're playing Sandhurst Town. Let the games begin. Congratulations on the win today, coach. It must feel amazing.
It feels very, very good today. Really pleased. Great team performance.
So Wycombe Wanderers women kick off their season with a win. A 13-0 victory for the under-18s team.
Next up, the first team take on Eastleigh at Bucks College in Blackwell Heath next Sunday, kick-off at 2 p.m.
And I'm delighted that Amani, Dare and Mariam join us now from the Wycombe High sports field. Thanks for joining us. And if I could start by asking you, Amani, how did the job working for the Wycombe Wanderers come about?
Yes, so this year the application was digital, so we were asked to put forward our skills, and obviously having been part of Wycombe High TV, we had a lot to put forward, so we were put in a great position. So we're really happy and it's a great opportunity for us.
And Dea, did you have to brush up on your football knowledge, and how difficult is it being a matchday reporter?
Well, actually, I do know quite a bit of football lingo because I played for a team outside of school, Burnham Juniors, so that's helped me quite a bit. So, for example, I know that 2 goals is a brace, 3 goals is a hat-trick, so that's made the job a lot easier for me. Overall, it's really fun, I really enjoy it.
Finally, Marianne, has this job been rewarding for you?
Yes, it's been really fun. It's a great opportunity for us as we do this inside school, so it's good to have some background outside of school to do it too. And also we got to meet the players, and it was a great opportunity for us.
Amani, Dea and Mariam, thank you.
Thank you.
Year 9, and they're also confident and following in the steps of Wycombe High alumna Isha Gua, who was recently voted the best female sports commentator in the world. Don't forget, you can catch up with all things Wycombe High 7 days a week via our unique and award-nominated website, wickhamhighschool.com.
But we'll leave you for now with a look back at this week's summer concert, which was postponed from July because of lockdown, which meant that some of last year's Year 13s came back to the school for one last hurrah. It was great to see them. Enjoy. Goodbye.
Goodbye.